Configuring your new Comrex Access Portable is a very simple process, but before we make our initial configuration and our very first connection, let's find out what comes in the package with your Access Portable. One thing that you should always remember is to save your original packaging material that your product comes in, just in case you might have to ship it off to a remote site in the future or maybe to a different location. One of the very first things you'll notice is the Access Portable product manual, which is a very vital resource to have for configuring some of the more advanced functions of the Access Portable. And we'll set that right off here to the side. We also have a power supply that comes with the unit and a power cable that will attach to the power supply. There's also a lithium-ion battery, which is a standard Canon camcorder battery, which will provide 5 to 7 hours of talk time for your Access Portable. We also have a Wi-Fi card and a POTS modem card and its RJ11 cable for making a POTS modem connection. And finally, we have our Access Portable codec, and it comes with a touchscreen stylus as well. Now that we have unpacked our Access Portable, let's go ahead and install the battery and hook it up to AC main power. First of all, we're going to take our battery and make sure that the contacts for the battery are on the right-hand side. There are some instructions on the inside of the Access Portable. First, what you're going to do is put the battery all the way to the bottom and slide it to the left. Apply a little bit of pressure all the way to the right. You'll feel a slight click and a positive indent. That means that your battery is firmly connected. Next, we're going to hook up our AC mains power. We'll put the power cable into the Access Portable power supply, and then we'll connect the power supply to the power connector on the Access Portable. Next, we'll hold the power button on for 3 seconds and allow the unit to boot up. Okay, now that the Comrex Access is fully booted up, let's take a quick tour around the interface to see how we can navigate easily around it. The first screen that appears is the Remotes tab, or the Remote Connection screen. Some people like to use the stylus, but I personally prefer to use the F1 key and the arrow keys to allow you to easily navigate around the unit. The F1 key will take you to the top menus, and then the arrow keys will allow you to navigate across the interface. You can also use your finger or the stylus, but the F1 keys is just faster for me personally. So the first thing I'd like to do is go to the network screen. F1, left arrow key, and then I'm going to select Manage Networks and hit the select key in the middle. You'll notice that the only connection or network that's available is the Ethernet port. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an Ethernet connection and connect it into the side of the unit, into the Ethernet port, to establish an internet connection. The unit comes shipped in a dynamic configuration, meaning that it's going to get an IP address from the router that it's connected to. Once I've connected the Ethernet port, you'll notice that I immediately have an IP address. You'll also notice that the little chain icon down here is now a solid chain, meaning that I have an internet connection and I'm ready to connect. I'll hit F1 and then select the Remote Connection screen and Manage Connections. The unit has 2 test lines that come already configured in the unit. So if I want to test my connection, quite simply, I just select the device I want to connect. In this case, Comrex Lab Voice is giving some voice audio. And I can either hit the select key or just tap Connect. And right away, I'm connected. It displays connected right below that. And you'll notice that the VU meter is actually displaying incoming audio. So quite simply, I've not really had to do a lot of configuration, but out of the box I'm able to plug in an Ethernet cable, establish an internet connection, select and connect to a connection on the test line.